his first trip to Washington since he was elected last week. British Nigerian nursing student Elizabeth Tamilore Odunsi, 23 years old, was fatally stabbed in her Houston apartment just days before graduation. Her roommate, Chester Grant, was charged with her murder after an argument, reportedly over their cats. Grant was booked into jail after a failed suicide attempt and charged with murder. And Floyd Mayweather is suing Business Insider for $100 million, claiming defamation over a report that questioned a major real estate deal he was linked to. He says the article was false and damaging to his reputation. Business Insider has responded, calling the lawsuit meritless and vowing to defend its reporting. Get BIN News Now on demand 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app.
105.1 celebrates Black history. The first African-American woman to earn a pilot's license, Bessie Coleman, had to travel to France in 1921 to achieve her dream due to racial barriers in the United States.
You looking for some good music? Make sure you're tuning to 105.1, the music muscle of the show.
Don't ever forget.
Okay, go on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Shabuya, shabuya, roll call. Shabuya, shabuya, roll call. Shabuya, shabuya, roll call. Shabuya, shabuya, roll call. I'm hella fat. I got it. I ain't mad. Boy, you can't stop this flip. Cause I'm from this. I'm so player. You won't never catch me slip. I'm a least. I'm smoking with, I'm talking here, I'm here, I'm a style, I need it from the top, hey, Kool-Aid. Shabuya, roll call, shabuya, shabuya, roll call, shabuya, shabuya, roll call, shabuya, shabuya, roll call. I'm hella fat, I got you. But I ain't mad, I stop this flip, cause I'm from this, I'm so player, you won't never catch me slip, I'm a lease, I'm smoking reef, I jump key and I'm keeping deep, I'm a stone, popular llama, fat bricks, white bricks, this money song, I'm Raffiana, hot as the summer, I keep the trees, know how I'm coming, important, you can't reach me by my number,
Ain't no stopping us now. We're rolling up. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to do. Ain't no stopping us now. We're rolling up. I know. Ain't no stopping us now. We got to we got it. I know you know someone that has a negative vibe. And if you're trying to make it, they only push you aside. They really don't have no. Hold us back. We're gonna put our show together. Gonna polish up our act now. If you've ever been held down before, I know you refuse to be held down anymore. Well, don't you let nothing stand in your way. I want you to listen. Every word I say, moving, yeah.
music, muscle of the show.
Man, listen, I don't know what y'all did today, but it was green and dark. It was
The sun shining outside.
I think you put the sunshine. You see you got it in your pocket. I guess
I threw it up in there.
I guess you took it out your pocket.
Yeah, it was pretty hot.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is Tuesday, and you're locked in with the Lunchtime Hour with the old school preacher.
The church secretary. And the choir president.
And we found out today, Mona, told you guys the reason why it's right in here because we travel. If you don't have the star in your life, don't worry about this. Somebody calls you.
I don't have
You need to go get the star. They're saying they're going to give you a little time. But right now, if you don't have the star, it will be required to have the birth certificate, passport, all of
Okay,
it.
so like you gotta review your life. You love that
Automatic. All you gotta do is to review the life. Yeah, you gotta run up that.
I ain't worried about that. My background is
So, a lot of people wondering what all you have to do. Just go there and renew your license, man. That's all you have to do.
how much our license now?
I have no idea.
A lot of people
Last
saying
time.
that they don't want to go because time to renew. One person say renew their license in November, and I go and get the car in November.
They don't go nowhere.
It's time for me to review mine.
You ain't going nowhere. You don't have
I'm
to have,
not.
you
I
don't
gotta,
you gotta have the star to go to Decatur.
you can get the check.
Or you gotta have the star to go to Huntsville. You ain't going no further than that. You can't drive, you ain't going.
Oh,
I gotta go to they won't go.
I'm gonna take it from you.
You don't make this stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it? You know what it's making. Please do. Where you leave?
I get a check.
I get well, that takes care of that.
That takes
Mona will
care of
not be
that.
going to Jamaica. Oh, you can go.
But I really want to go to Florida.
I tell you what, start walking. By the time you get to you start walking. Yeah. Yeah, good on that. Drive on the water.
I was going those cars, you know, you can drive on the land and you can on the roof.
Oh, okay. There you go. Y'all got it.
What a nice style is that?
Somebody please let me know who y'all make.
It happened.
I think geography was in personal class.
It was. Very. You know, it wasn't correct.
Okay, you like what? What do you say?
That's how you start.
Oh man, let me turn the music off. This is gonna be good.
No. In high school, I was dating this guy, right?
Oh, I knew that.
No,
We did
no,
that the first part.
and he was like, I said, full moon night. He was like, y'all got a full moon. You got one too. Oh, man. Oh, no. I hate that because I stayed in the country. Y'all didn't have a different moon.
That is crazy. Why you would do
Oh my!
that? I don't understand why y'all dating, bro.
Oh,
Yeah, this is.
wow. It's just a mistake.
He didn't know that. It's private. We got proof.
It was just a mishap. It was a very
Listen, I heard someone said, you want to ask the question yesterday. Thank you all for reaching out to us online. I don't know about y'all, but you would DM and thank you all for listening. We really appreciate it. And are you that would be good. Hey, what did we left? We would get no free work. We actually get paid. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I tell somebody, hey, man, y'all make good money. I said, well, you be doing the best stuff. Please let me know that somebody can come on me. But I thought it was fucking when it got because it's like, yo, hang up. Again, tell everybody check us out on YouTube. Check us out on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and Twitch. And more. The Amazon Music, whole deal, y'all. So check us out. iHeart Radio. Check us out, man. We on there. We are on there. And if y'all get something in the mail, please tell folks y'all listen to us.
I know.
Yeah, tell them
105.9.
105.9. B105.9. B105.9. And 105.1. Somebody stand here and look, it's like, I'm not saying 105.1. It's the music. And B105.9 is dope. Yes.
It's not dope, man.
It's dope.
I'm with you.
Yeah. Okay. But anyway, so hey, thank you all for listening. And on yesterday, we left this topic and we came back up. Mona, I'm still blown out the water about this situation where this young lady was out on the playground with her baby and called the little 5-year-old boy ninja. And the maiden said, how dare you do that? She said, he is a ninja. And she said, ninja. Lord, the wrong one. The part that is scary is the comment that people put on crypto funding as they were doing money. They were saying white power. They were saying that they were glad that you did it, but they were like, hey, we stand behind you. I make them make sense.
If you're gonna do it, why you gonna do it? They can't type that.
Well, I mean,
But you know, a lot of times that's what they do because a lot of times they think for a week. And they tend to not understand everybody has a breaking point.
Oh yeah.
So therefore, that mother or whoever, whatever they did, you know, that could have been their breaking point. Right.
It's one little thing to figure that little break. Just snap.
I just crazy for people to even support her.
But that's how you know what type of country we live in. People don't care about other people.
I mean, I just want somebody to tell me to try to support ladies.
Year of transparency and Trump brought a lot of feelings out.
Well, again, I gotta say, the first time we put up our have the family, even though it's not elected. We're like, we can't, like, you know, right back. See? How about that?
Technology.
And on our screen, we don't have we'll be right back. We have that is great. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna remove that and take it off, and then I'm gonna send this up there like that. How about that? Now let's look. We're looking now.
Well, we was in the little bitty box.
Yeah, we still in the box. They
There
said
it goes.
they said we can't hear y'all, but look at there. We're back, Mona.
We're back.
Hey, hey, look, I'm sending my own self. Look, I'm sending our own selves a heart. Hey,
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Self love.
That's right.
All right. So welcome back to the show where every and anything can happen.
And everything and anything does happen.
Exactly. But that's how life is. So what we were talking about, just in case you just joined us, welcome back to the Lunchtime Hour with the old school preacher.
The church secretary.
And the choir president.
We get a chance to do it all over again. We'll run this thing back and we'll say, listen, how about you do need it, but you can travel with your ID without the star.
And your birth certificate and passport.
Just need your birth certificate.
Certified birth certificate. Cannot be a copy.
And Mona is going to drive to Bora Bora.
No, I'm not going to drive to Bora
Or Hawaii. so, and then Mona told the story.
I'm taking a cruise.
We're doing a playback of what we just talked about. Now, I wanted y'all to hear this. Say it again, Mona. What happened to you in high school or in school?
We was talking about geography.
Well,
No. There wasn't no geography.
I know, but I'm just saying.
What happened, Mona?
this was astronomy. Well, I had a friend in high school, and I was like, the moon is so pretty. And he was like, y'all got a full moon? We do too.
She didn't know the moon travels.
So the first time Mona told the story, she told it right. This time she shortcutted it.
No.
So what happened, she told us that she had a boyfriend, and she told her boyfriend, oh, the full moon is so pretty. And he said, oh, y'all got a full moon over there? And she was like, yeah. He said, we got a full moon over here. So the boy was slow to talk to Mona anyway, and then he just proved it.
No, he was not slow.
Mona, he had to be if you was
he
dating
was just sleepy that night.
No, if he was dating you, that's why he could not. That's why it explains why he's like, y'all got a full moon too?
So what do I mean?
Slow.
Mona said,
Nah, I mean, Mona, I won't tell that story no more.
He was a jock.
He's a jock. I'm here with Tamika now.
No, all those jocks.
He was a jock.
Slow. He was slow.
No, he wasn't.
If he was talking to you, Mona, it's automatic as proof.
If he was talking to me, he was smart.
No, one. If you somebody, we got a full moon too.
Well, some people can be book smart and the other smart is not there.
What you ain't got to be book smart, other smart, no smart to say we have a full moon too.
Well, some people don't realize that.
That the moon is everywhere.
Oh my God.
If we're on the same, you're staying in the same town. You ain't overseas now. You ain't overseas.
Even if we was.
If you was overseas, it'd be different.
How?
Because like some places, it's like in Alaska. In some places, the sun is out, but in other places, the moon is out.
I understand that.
No, now I see why y'all was dating. Now I understand why y'all was dating. Both of y'all like, for real, you got a moon? Yeah, we got one. Is it white? Yeah, it's white.
It could have been red.
Yeah, he's like, do you see the eyes and the smile in it?
The man in the moon.
Yeah, he's
It's
like
talking back to
yeah, it's on the cartoons, Mona. Anyway, y'all, so we were talking about that, and we got on this conversation about the young lady that was at the park that called the little boy a ninja. And the little boy is 5 years old, and the guy asked her, why are you calling this little boy a ninja? She said, because he is a ninja.
Was it his dad?
And kept on hollering, ninja, 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 ninja. No, if that had been his dad, I think he probably went to jail.
Definitely.
I would have thought so. But I mean, my question, and I said the part that got me was the comments that the people were making as they were donating the $700,000. How much you think is in there now? Did they pull it down? To me, look at the GoFundMe.
That's what I'm trying to look.
GoFundMe for the racists.
You know they weren't gonna take that down.
$700,000. Mona, listen, if y'all would go get me a GoFundMe, I would call Tamika and Mona some ninjas. Can y'all say, and then we'll split the money.
We'll split the 700,000.
Mona, 700,000 to call you a ninja?
That's crazy.
And some folks do it for free. Huh?
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand it. They make it make sense. It don't make sense.
$700,000. That just, I mean,
That's a lot of money.
Man, listen, that is a whole lot of money. And Tamika trying to read it now to find out.
They
So
cash out at $1 million.
cashed out at $1 million. I would call you a capital ninja for $1 million.
They wouldn't care about that.
Why? I mean, they gave this woman $1 million for calling a 5-year-old a ninja.
Mm-hmm.
And then they said people were on there hollering white power.
You call him a child?
See? There you go. On that night, talking about you call that little child a ninja?
And she has a child with her.
Yeah, so she had a little child with her. He's a baby. And she said that's what he is.
They say it's taught.
Tamika and Winnie, I don't need you on that. Tamika went in research now. She watching the video, Mo.
That's crazy.
She done checked out on us.
No, I didn't check out.
It's just like that woman that was at the graduation, the kindergarten graduation, and spit on that woman.
Well, how
It's
many
taught.
of
It's
you
being
all
taught.
out there listening to us have experienced racism in 2025? What about you, Mo?
Not like that. The undercover.
What is undercover racism?
Like, say for instance, you go look at an apartment or a house and you talk to them on the phone and they'll think, they'll probably think you're somebody else when you use your professional voice. And then when they see you, the person that just left just put a down payment on it.
Let me
You
tell
know what I'm
you,
saying? Have the
that's
paper in the
crazy.
hand now. The application is in their hand.
Yeah, I seen that. That's crazy.
So,
we went to buy a house. We were looking at a house and we found this house and we noticed when we walked in the house, it had a camera and the camera was following us around every time you moved the camera. And so the house was on the market. It was available. And I was looking and I told the woman, I think we want this house. Just like that. Phone rung. This house has been sold.
oh, wow.
The lady just took she took an offer. She accepted. I said, well, they got the money? She said, no, not yet, but they took an offer on it. So that let you know they didn't want to sell you the house. I said, you ninjas.
Basically.
They like, we don't want you ninjas up in here. I was like, wow. But that's how it is. I mean, it's crazy. So what do you do? How would you handle if someone called you a ninja?
Well, first of all, you got to know the definition of it. And I mean, you got to, if you don't want to go to jail, you got to know the definition of it. And you got to know how to compose yourself.
To what they're saying.
Basically, that's how I feel. Because if you get off mad, you're going to act just like them, stoop down to their level.
And what you going to do about it, though? You ain't going to say.
You can say a lot of things. But you don't have to put your hands on them.
You're going to let somebody call you a ninja. And
They can call me what they want to because I know I'm not.
You know who you are.
Well, listen.
Exactly.
Listen, since Tamika was listening to it earlier. Tamika was listening to it earlier. I want everybody to hear it. I'm going to play it for everybody in a minute. Because I think it's interesting. I'm still stuck on the idea that these people gave this girl all this money.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't give $1 million?
But what's crazy about the whole thing, you have a child with you.
Mm-hmm. It's being taught. That's why I say it's
what
being
if
taught.
what if it flipped?
I mean,
she would have been mad.
I mean, y'all know that don't bother them folks. They didn't call. I mean, I'm just sitting here I don't even understand how people think it's okay to be the way that they are. And then how some people are okay with allowing that to happen. I think the young man that was with her, he should have did something. What y'all think?
She had somebody with her?
The man that said you're going to call the little boy a ninja, I think he should have did something.
What could he have done?
I mean, anything. Done something. Pushed her down or something. Did something. You
would have
just
went
don't
to
let.
jail.
She ain't gonna go to jail. They were the
And
same
she
color.
had her child.
Weren't they the same color?
I don't care. That was a white woman.
Exactly.
Oh, is no protection for you black women?
No, not even from the black men.
Oh,
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just
my.
being real.
It's no protection for the black woman. And you telling me if the white man would have pushed the white woman down, he would have went to jail for calling?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
I think so. That's just my opinion.
Y'all call in and tell us what y'all think. I mean, I just think people that, like you said, Mona, a lot of the white women get special treatment, no matter what the situation is.
I always believe that person over anybody. That's just how I feel. Oh, she's so
Wow.
helpless.
For real.
Mm-hmm. The black woman was angry and bitter, and she wasn't even the aggressor.
Y'all got me. This is very interesting. I mean, this is very interesting. Look,
Reporting live
I want everybody to hear this.
for Hype Plus News, I'm Symphony Thompson. A story about a white woman shouting racial slurs at a 5-year-old autistic black boy in Rochester, Minnesota, is going viral on the internet. According to sources, the 5-year-old took a toy from the white woman's child, which caused her to berate and chastise the 5-year-old by calling him the N-word. Another man would step in because his children often play with the 5-year-old. A video would capture the exchange between the two adults, where the woman would continue her racist rant.
Call him a child? Did you call the child the word? It is my own business. You call him? Okay. All right, that's what you say.
You don't go digging through people's shit, you dumb.
Somebody dig into your shit.
A little kid just did, you dumbass.
That little kid, you call him the little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna.
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child, 5-year-old, the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be recorded for that.
I don't give a shit.
Okay, we'll see about that, what the internet has to say about you.
As the story began circulating on social media site X and other platforms, many online users would chime in and offer their own opinions, shaming the white woman. One social media user would write, "The child she called the N-word is a 5-year-old autistic child. He's 5 and autistic. The comments defending this woman are absolutely disgusting. So much hate and ugliness. Remember these comments whenever God is judging you to enter the gates of heaven."
Wow. Now, that's deep.
That's real deep.
So it sounds like the man actually just come to the park. It didn't seem like he was actually with her.
Yeah, he
Well,
wasn't with her.
My question is, where are the people that was with the autistic child?
That's what I want to know.
They probably sitting over on the bench.
Ain't nowhere in the world.
Had to be.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but
He's defending the child.
but you oughta. I know somebody heard her.
I know somebody heard
I
him.
know whoever's with them heard her. Heard the woman. I mean, I just want to know why
Did
is
they
it?
show anybody in the video?
No,
They look like they could have been with them
I didn't see
before.
anybody. But you know, again,
Maybe he was with the dude.
huh?
You said the guy's kids play with the little boy. Maybe he was
With
watching them.
Possibly.
No, he said his child often plays
with it. Yeah.
Well, I want to know where the people that brought him then.
The parents or grandparents or aunts, uncles, somebody. But it's sad that, like you say, you're living it's a hate crime.
She's not gonna get punished for it, and she knew that. That's why she said she don't give a.
I'm going on here. I'm finna start me a GoFundMe. I'm
'Cause
on
he took-
GoFundMe.
Because
I'm
he
finna
took the
start me a
kid's
GoFundMe.
toy.
I'm getting
Yeah.
ready to start me a GoFundMe. I'm going on here. I want y'all to give. I got to figure out how to start it. I'm getting ready to start it now. Help save. Somebody need to help save Knox Media Group.
So everybody didn't seen her face. Where is she moving? Alaska.
I don't know, but
No, a lot of people with her.
I want to know what's the woman name, so I can look her up. I want to see how much they gave her, because that's a
lot.
That's a lot of money. I'm trying to go on there. And
I
buy it.
don't know where they're gonna move her to. That she's not gonna be seen.
I want to go on there and tell the woman, listen, I'm going to if you give me half of the money, I'm gonna call Mona and Tamika. You get 2 for 1.
Mm. Well,
Okay.
Hmm?
I said, yeah, okay.
I mean,
she's
think about
only
it.
picking on kids.
Oh, it's got to be a kid.
Yeah.
I believe Mona let me call Javid that for that little money.
Would you?
Yeah, my goodness. But y'all, that is ridiculous. All kidding aside, that is ridiculous for her to do that to a little baby. But the part that make it ridiculous is for people to give over $1 million.
Yep.
And for her to act like a child. and
People
keep
to give
saying
$1
it.
million, Mona. Huh?
But the sad part about it is like you stood there and you still wanted to have confrontation with the guy. Like you were in the right.
She felt like she was. She felt entitled.
I'm still looking for it.
That's
I
Karen's.
need to see it. I need to
What's
see it.
that's them Karens.
Oh, somebody just sent me a GoFundMe. I'm going to GoFundMe.
Well,
Okay, so how's this different? This is historical white folks don't view us as people. They don't see us or our children as children. We don't get the same privileges that their children get. Prime example, Emma. That was a white grown woman that lied on a child. Same example, Trayvon Martin. That was a child Zimmerman chased down and he killed him. Yet the white jury said she could identify with Zimmerman and not the child. Trayvon was a child, same way with Tamara Rice. Rice was a child playing with a toy gun in the park, yet they did not convict the officer that killed him, shot him in the back. He was a child. They don't see us as humans, therefore they don't view our children as children. We are equal to their animals. They love their dogs more than they love us. I don't know why black people can't get that in their head. It is a historical belief, what you have read and what you're living. Wow. All right, keep them coming, man. Y'all let us know what you're thinking. We'll read it. That was deep. That was something to think about, though.
Something to think about.
Because there was. I mean, they did shoot that boy in the back. Just killed that boy and got off.
When he had the little toy gun.
Yeah, they did kill Trayvon Martin and got off. I mean, it's going. I mean, it's a going thing.
And then, okay, you see the story of the father who retaliated on the police department.
No, what happened?
The police killed his son. His son, they got the wrong guy and they killed him. And they got off. So he just went and shot a random police officer and killed him. And everybody was up under the comments saying I would have done the same thing and all that kind of stuff. And they just showed a picture where he was walking past all the police officers, and you know how they were looking at him because he killed the officer. And he had his head up, and they was like, they wanted him to bow his head down, but he walked with his head up. He was proud of what he done. And a lot of people was like, oh, I can't believe y'all are agreeing with this. And
it was black guy, white guy?
It was a black guy.
That killed the white police officer or just killed the police officer? Oh, man, they going to hang him.
Yeah.
And then in Memphis today, they said the jury should come back today saying whether they going to convict those 4 officers.
The 4 officers that
killed the black man.
The black officers?
Yeah, 4 black officers that killed the black man. So, Mona, give me another wild story because I know you got one. Give me another one about your other boyfriend.
No.
That was standing on the one side of the yard. And you were standing on the other side of the yard. And he said, that grass is green over here.
Whatever.
Come on.
No, but I came across a story on social media the other day. Well, today. Was that? No, it was yesterday. Okay. This girl, she was with a group of girls and it was a guy in the crowd. So one of the girls reached in the man's pocket and was trying to take his money. Yes.
Oh, you know how folks don't be listening to you when you be talking.
Whatever. Listen.
So you got to start over. I wasn't listening. I had told Tamika was handling a little business. We got a little business we had to handle. So what happened now?
It was a group of people standing around the car. You know how you just be hanging out in the streets. And one particular girl reached down in the guy's pocket and tried to take his money. So he was trying to, keep her from taking his money. So the other girl got behind him and was trying to hold him hold his hand so the girl could take his money. So then the girl snuck him, right? She like hit him real hard. And he tried to push her off and looked like she hit him again. And he just went in on her. And everybody was like, he's wrong for that. And then the dudes came over there and was like, man, that's a female. That's a female. But they weren't trying to do nothing when she was trying to rob him. So I don't know. What do you think about that? Do you think he was right?
No, you know.
I'm not telling you another story then.
That story, you told that story like Tamika.
How did I tell the story like Tamika? I told you what went on. The girl tried to rob the man. He didn't let her rob him. So she hit him and he tried to push her away. But she hit him again and he started beating her.
So he went on to beat the brakes off.
Oh, man. He knocked out.
Knocked out.
Yeah, she was laying up against the car like.
Well, she won't try to rob nobody else. You act like a man, you get treated like a man.
You got to keep your hands to yourself.
Well, you try to rob that man. That man to protect
trying
himself.
to take other people's stuff.
Well, let me ask you something else then, since you told that story. Since we talking about the woman that called the little boy ninja, how do you think the people felt? How do you think Emmett Till people felt when they came to his house, drug him out the house, beat him so bad till he was just unrecognizable?
That's awful.
And then threw him in the river. Now, Mona, check this out. I lived 30 some miles away from there. Went through Money, Mississippi. I went through Money, Mississippi about a month ago when I was down in Greenwood doing revival. Passed right by the spot. How do you think they feel? I mean, if you look at it, that's basically how they look. People look at us now. Look how the woman had no remorse. She had no remorse. And if he act like that, well, I mean, and then somebody on there said, well, you ain't mad about the white guy. I mean, the white guy that was killed by the black guy.
Talking about the track thing?
Yeah, but see what
they say he was defending himself. So that woman wasn't defending herself, calling that little boy that. She could have just got the toy back and said, that's my child's toy or what have you. But she did not have to do that. She went too far. She was out of order.
What?
Yes, sir. That's just my opinion on what went on. So, are they not going to say what they're going to do to the woman? They ain't going to do nothing to her, are they?
No, they don't do nothing to that woman.
That's so sad. But anyway, did you see the sun this morning? This evening? It felt so good. I went out to my car for my break and the sun was kissing my skin.
I thought you had something to say.
I did have something to say. It's beautiful outside.
Listen, let me tell you something else. I know, look, and then let me tell y'all, if y'all texting and inboxing and stuff, sending your messages, go call in. Then that way we ain't got to read your stuff.
Call-in number is 256-365-1000.
So I'm trying to get the content. It says the black guy who killed the police officer ran over with the car. So the police officer ran the black guy over with the car?
About the dad that killed him. I don't know how he killed him, but they just say it was the wrong guy. They was looking for somebody and they ended up killing his son.
So did the daddy run the police over with the car?
They didn't say what he did. They just said he killed the police officer. And he was walking through, you know how they do the little walk, and the police officer, it was about 30 of them standing there. And he held his head up and looked at him and was like, yeah.
I'm just trying to get the story right. Did he run the police over with the car?
Now, I don't know how he killed him. They say he murdered one.
So it don't say how man runs over officer after son was shot.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what happened. They said basically the police shot his son, and the man saw the video, and he snapped.
He snapped.
Wow.
I mean, what do you expect him to do?
Why did they shoot his son? That's the $1 million question.
I think, from my understanding, allegedly they thought he was somebody else. That's what I got out of it. Excuse me.
Look, hey, they said get the content of the story.
But it was just a story.
Yeah,
That's
tell.
all I saw.
Look, Mona, they said don't tell the story if you don't know.
I don't.
Now look, I got another story, Mona. Police killed his 18-year-old son because they claimed the son pulled a gun. The family came down to view the footage, and they said dad walked out and didn't say anything. He left scene, and the first officer he seen, he ran him over.
Yeah, a random police officer.
Wow.
But no, I don't know. I didn't know what all happened, but yeah, that's what happened.
But yeah, you told part of the story.
I told part of it. I did say allegedly.
Man, y'all better quit playing. I keep telling people quit playing with folks because folks ain't playing no more. People just not playing. And then they by their son.
That's what I'm saying. What did you expect him to do? Just sit there and be like, oh, they killed my
But I'm still stuck on, I'm with you on this other story we just said. Where was the parent to the 5-year-old boy?
I need to know.
Why y'all not on the news for choking that woman out or doing something, throwing dirt on her, something?
I don't know, but
that wasn't the right thing to say, Lord.
I don't know.
Look,
yeah, that
Lord,
wasn't
Lord,
right.
forgive me. Forgive me.
You gotta. I mean, that's
God.
what I'm saying.
I would have to.
You
pray.
want to do the right thing. You want to, but that's your
would-
child, and somebody do
Listen,
that, then you get in Mama Bear
man.
mode or Papa Bear mode.
I told y'all that.
And there it go.
Man, that white dude called me a nigga. I mean a ninja. That's what he called me too, boy. Woo! Man, that did something to my spirit.
I bet it did.
My
oh my
God.
goodness.
But to call a little boy that got
A
autism,
little boy.
and you, man, the good part is the little boy didn't care.
I know. Hopefully he didn't know. You know.
He didn't care. He didn't care. And then for her to act like he really tried to hurt her son by taking something from him, really.
But you know, I think that hurt them more than anything is for you to be unbothered. Because when you act out, I told you that's what they are. That's how they act.
But I mean, but still, let's tell the truth. Okay, who kids are the baddest? White kids or black kids? Let's just tell the truth. I'm gonna tell you what I did with my grandchildren. I'm gonna tell you, I'm guilty. I'm gonna tell you what I did with grandchildren. We was in the store, and I watched these little white children. They were running all over the place, jumping all over stuff, and they were just having a good time. And here I am constraining my grandchildren, trying to
don't touch that.
don't touch
Be
it.
quiet.
I
Don't
said,
talk loud.
I said, no, if the white children do it, my grandchildren, them little black children do it too. They went to running and jumping too. I said, leave my grandchildren alone. And I don't know why we put such constraints on our
Because
children.
it's taught. It's taught. We always been taught. Don't make a scene. Don't touch nothing. You don't think so?
Yeah, I mean, we were taught that. But I pulled
It's
back
just
though.
taught down.
I told I said, y'all go it on. I said, but don't hurt yourself. I mean,
no, have you not noticed how they be hitting their parents and just
that's what I'm
tearing
saying.
them up
So
with
how?
bats and stuff?
So that's why I didn't understand how this woman talking about he came over and took something from a child, and he an autistic child. You know he didn't mean no
She
harm.
had to know.
Then they say the little boy was scared.
No.
Yeah, say he thought the one was gonna hit him.
Well, the man asked, "Was you gonna hit him?"
See? And then people raise $1 million. That lets you know the temperature of the people in America and how they really think of what they really think about you. And what I like is a lot of them thought Trump was going to go in and just be all for them.
Right.
Man, Trump all for him. He cutting everybody. He ain't cutting just black folks. He cutting everybody.
They said they had an article on there that was like, "Did Trump forget about us?"
Yeah, that's good. Look, he didn't just cut them, he cut everybody. So they good to make all right. So I mean, it's just crazy. It's crazy. I'm just
well.
Now, let's talk about this, Mona. I see you pulled it up because I was finna bring it up. Who is the 18-year-old, 19-some-year-old child that's missing? Lauderdale County.
Micaiah Lewis.
Anybody knows the whereabouts or any information about this young lady, please call Florence PD, Lauderdale County Sheriff Department. Y'all listen. Did they find her?
Well, it says authorities are searching for a missing 18-year-old.
So that means searching. They still looking for her.
In Lauderdale County. May 1st, Micaiah Lewis, 18, left the area, County Road 30 in Florence. According to the authorities, Lewis did not return. He was last seen wearing a blue and white shirt.
So it's the dude.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I pray that they don't sell his organs. I hope they find him alive.
I hope they find him alive.
Because y'all know it is a real deal going on that they're killing folks and taking their organs and selling them. Especially with young folk.
They said that they was doing them men in prison like that too.
Hey, especially young. And listen now, here's the crazy part. And I need everybody to understand. Y'all know we talk about stuff that people don't want to talk about. They say they don't like black people, but they killing all these black men and stealing all of their organs and putting them in rich white folk.
Wow.
Now, why would you want a black, if you don't like black folk, why would you want their black heart?
Who's that called? The movie?
I don't know, but I'm just saying.
You know, I don't know.
This ain't no real, this the real life.
I'm saying that movie is something like that.
Wow.
The Get Out. You remember that?
Get Out?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what they did downstairs, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
But that's what's
make
going on
young
now.
Or something.
Y'all remember the athlete, the young man, he died, and his mother had an autopsy done, and when she opened him up, he had no organs.
I remember that. But he was last seen wearing a blue and white shirt, black pants, and tan Timberland boots. Lewis is described as 5'6" and weighs around 265 pounds. He has brown eyes and black hair. His direction of travel is unknown at the time. If anyone has any information on his whereabouts, contact the Lauderdale County Sheriff's Office at 256-760-5757.
Wow.
That's pretty bad.
So we have a missing child, missing young man, 18 years old. If you know of his whereabouts, please make sure you reach out to the Lauderdale County Sheriff Department or the police department.
When you hear about stuff like that, you just hope they ran away or something and didn't get kidnapped or.
But I got a question now, and I just asked this question.
Mm-hmm.
Why do y'all wear Timberland boots when it was the tree with a tree on it? You know they used to hang you from that tree.
Well, I don't wear Timberlands.
But have you ever thought about it? And on the side of the Timberland boots
is the tree.
Is the tree.
So you feel like that's why they made Timberlands?
I mean, I don't want nothing close to it. I don't want nothing.
I thought they made it out of trees or something.
I don't want nothing. I don't want nothing close to it. It just think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hip hop is the one that made Timberland millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Okay, this the hip hop community made, but watch this. Timberland cuts APC over offensive remarks. Designer Jean Tatour raised hackling with his statement at an APC most recent men collection. He was at they were doing the modeling thing.
A little display.
Okay. The Timberlands here is a very strong ghetto signifier.
That's what
that is exactly what he said.
The designer said.
That's exactly what he said.
Oh, well. I don't know. I never bought no Timberlands. I did buy some Timberlands. This one time I didn't wear them.
He said, in the ghetto, it is all the Timberlands, all the big chains, among other remarks. He also titled the segment Last Ninja in Paris. Y'all gonna see? I told y'all. Y'all gonna quit. You need to do your research when you jump the tail up here wearing that myth.
So he said the N-word.
Yeah, they titled it. He said he also titled the segment Last Ninja in Paris.
Wow.
The designer later defended his comments to style.com saying, I am a friend of Kanye and he and I presented a joint collection. Kanye crazy as a shot rabbit too.
Oh my!
So you can't
God.
even go on what Kanye say.
So he's saying that that's Kanye's.
Yeah, talking about just because Kanye said he no, that's pitiful. Now this came out long time ago, okay? And that's why this happened back in 2015.
Okay.
And see, people just jump up and do stuff and don't do your research. And like I said, they tie all of this stuff into that. And I remember at one while, I think one of the designers say his clothes weren't made.
For black
Allegedly,
people.
they stealing organs. That's what we said. They said make sure you said allegedly. Yeah, because folks be listening to allegedly.
Well, they said the police was. That's what the news people said.
Well, I know one thing. Y'all thought we had made this up about them Timberlands. And then let me tell you something. The president of Timberlands came back and said the company would not be going forward with their relationship with APC. He said after they done put them out like that, he said they don't want, because guess what? The Timberland boots have made them millions.
Right.
Millions of dollars. And y'all walking around here with your Timberlands on and they making a joke talking about the ghetto. Y'all done made them folks rich.
That's crazy.
Hey, I tell
it's all about that brand.
Man, and they over there laughing, getting your money and getting your money. That's just like the places, that's like certain stores. Certain stores don't want you in there. And they overprice stuff, and y'all still run up in there and buy it. It don't make you look no better.
Well, it's just like, okay, you know, they got the fake Timberlands or whatever. And some little dude told another little dude, what are those? You need to go kill yourself for wearing them. And the little dude did.
What?
They was picking with him about having off-brand Timberlands.
I don't care nothing about that. Most people that wear stuff like that, they don't be looking like nothing anyway.
They be wearing
them big old clothes
high-end
and stuff. Yeah, them big old. And then a lot of the high-end stuff don't be looking like nothing.
No, it don't.
The knockoff stuff be looking better than the real stuff.
Especially when they on the runway. You're like, is somebody really gonna wear that?
No, have you ever been to the a swap meet or something where they're supposed to be having them purses and all them fake clothes out on the little thing? What you call a swap meet?
They used to call it swap meet.
Yeah, swap meet. Mm-hmm. And you be looking at this stuff, be like, that's sharp right there. And then you go to the real store and you like, I want that. I seen this out here. I want this design. Yeah. And they said, no, that's not real.
It's not real.
I'm like, we want that.
Because it looked better.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, okay, like the Kanye clothes and stuff like that. Who wear that? Who buy that stuff?
Man, that stuff high too. Kanye ran a sale on his site.
And it was still high.
And it still was high.
But I'm just asking, have you seen his runway?
Mm-mm.
It's like the big, look like air up under the shirts and stuff. I don't know. I don't know who would wear that. But him.
I got a question, and I want to ask you this. Did you know Lululemon?
I've heard of Lululemon.
Okay, so do you believe that Lululemon said that he did not make those pants for y'all?
The fans?
Pants.
Oh, I ain't worried about it because I don't buy them.
Allegedly.
He said he don't make it for black people.
He said that his pants were not made for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, read between the lines.
Mm. Okay, so what was that little remark that Tommy Hilfiger made and everybody got mad at him?
Well, Tommy said he didn't say that. Nah. He said, "Now that's."
But they said that he said that.
Yeah, they had.
He didn't make his clothes for black people. I mean, a real businessman wouldn't say that.
He said that y'all they made that up now,
and they could have just trying to, because he was hot. He was real hot at one point in time.
Man, listen. Tommy said y'all try to hurt his business. He said he didn't say that. He had never been on Oprah, and then he did a defamation lawsuit.
Okay, well, he probably didn't say it. But what I'm trying to say is it kind of ruined him a little bit. To me, a lot of people stopped wearing them after that.
And guess who was wearing them though?
Black people.
Y'all go out there and buy all this stuff, man.
Who is y'all?
Y'all, you black people.
I'm not a brand person.
I was.
I don't look for Louis Vuitton and
I was
Gucci.
bad all morning. I was bad. I was in the number. Man, I don't wear none of this stuff. Now I wear Knox. Everything I put on now, I had Knox on it. Like today, I got on Galilee. I promote my own brand.
Well, I'm just saying, I think it's ridiculous. I think it's crazy.
Well,
Some people don't even have a house and they want to go and buy Louis Vuitton. Don't have a car, but you want to go buy Gucci. It's crazy. You go out to the club looking like $1 million, but then don't even have a house to go to.
Now, what get me is, and I'm gonna say this, and listen. What get me is you women wear all this name brand and be all that, and then you be nasty. That makes
they be wearing,
no
what do they be
sense.
wearing? Them Louis Vuitton and Gucci.
Yeah, and be nasty.
What do you mean
You
nasty?
can look up under their nails and stuff, just be dirty. I mean, just nasty.
Oh my God.
Then what get me, you all out in the street trying to look like something, hey, and then you go back to full house, they be like nasty. Mona, that, I mean, yeah. Take some of that Louis money and clean up your house up. Get your nails done. Grandma said use some dye or some
So their
ivory.
nails be dirty.
Mona, one thing people know. If you don't wash your
Oh,
hands,
goodness.
if you don't wash your hands, your nails are going to be extremely dirty all the time.
That's pretty sad though.
Okay, and you could tell. Now you can tell. Start looking at folk. Look at their hygiene. You got on Louis Vuitton, and your hygiene's suffering. Come on. Oh my goodness,
The hygiene.
suffering.
Oh my goodness. That's sad.
I mean, yeah, you know it. You know it, playing.
Oh my God.
It happens. And then another thing that bothers me is how can you come in looking like $1 million, then here come JV looking like 10 cents?
Oh man.
Like you don't take yourself back home and do something with your son.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
That don't make sense. Now, so let me tell you what the man Lululemon said. He said he blamed yoga pants recall on size of customers' thighs, declaiming the product didn't work for some women bodies. He said, y'all come. He basically said, you curvy folks talking about his pants don't work. It ain't his pants, it's your body.
But yoga pants stretch.
I guess people were like mad because I guess the feature of it, I don't understand what I mean. I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't.
That's what happened when you try to jump on the trend.
That's what you get, and I'm paying
Yeah.
$100. Who wants to?
That's
Man,
crazy.
Listen, let me tell you something. If you bad shape, I don't care what you put on, you still gonna be bad shape.
Well, I don't know now.
You talking about the one that
You seen them leggings they got now?
I ain't seen them.
Oh my God. That woman Fupa, she had a Fupa.
She had a fupa.
She had a
Mona,
Fupa.
I'm willing to challenge anybody. Y'all two. Go get them and let's have a contest.
I want to.
Let's get them.
All right.
Y'all stay tuned. We're going to have a contest. Mona and Tamika going to get them and we're going to see if they work.
Yeah. It's Knox New. It's gonna be sponsored by Knox Media.
No, we're going to see if the folk would pay for
That's
it.
what I'm. They probably would. But anyway, listen, this woman, her butt was misshaped, right? It was like kind of flat. I don't know how it was shaped, but it was shaped wrong. And I ain't gonna say wrong, but she had an odd shape.
Uh-huh.
And then she had a fupa.
Mhm.
She had, you could tell she had lost a lot of weight.
Mhm.
So she was like, she showed herself in a pair of underwear, and the fupa was hanging over
Okay.
the underwear and stuff. And she was like, when I put these on, I look like a different person. She pulled them things up, it lifted her butt. So it made it look like she had a big butt. And then it flattened the fupa. I mean, like flat.
No, that thing, it had to go somewhere.
No.
Where'd it go, Mona?
Well, the things go all the way up over your stomach. So it just flattened it. She did not have a fupa anymore.
We're gonna watch the video, y'all, because I don't believe Mona. Yeah, I don't believe Mona, man.
It's on TikTok. I was like,
Mona,
man,
I don't believe that.
I don't think there was no AI because she, most of the time
Mona, I don't believe that.
they'll show you the after. They won't show you the before. She showed her body, and it was.
Well, I tried me a little shirt. Try to push my
The
little
girdle.
stuff in. It ain't did nothing. It's still around.
You need. You needed the one where you gotta.
Nah, I need to get up and exercise. That's what you need to do. Get up and exercise. So I gotta get up and exercise. I got to get up and exercise.
And see, it's different for some women. If you're big and you done lost weight, you're gonna have that skin. You can't get rid of that skin. And people be trying, oh, you eat this and you eat that. That's a lie. Where is it gonna go? That's loose skin. You got to get that cut off. But anyway,
let me tell you what else is funny though. I'm gonna get you a ticket. So a lot of people don't know this. Lululemon came out with a commercial, and guess what the commercial featured?
What?
It featured people. He said it featured people that was unhealthy.
Uh-huh.
And not inspirational. Some of them showing bad body people.
Well, I think they need to show that.
That's what people got mad about.
Because they show bad body people.
Yeah.
But you got to realize it's a lot of bad body people out here.
You got to realize.
And the people who's trying to buy this stuff they got bad bodies, right?
Yeah, but you need to
understand. Because why would a person with a good body want something that's going to shape them and they already shaped?
Everybody need to understand. They call t-shirts. Put one on that come all the way down.
So what are you saying? They got the crop shirts or something?
A lot of people, now it's like people don't even wear pants anymore. Everybody now yoga pants.
Right.
You got grandmas with yoga pants on.
Yeah, they trying to shape
Great
themselves.
grandmas with yoga pants.
Well, what did you say?
Put
After
your
you get
t-shirt
older, the gravity takes over. So they want something to
put a t-shirt on.
To firm them up.
Well, put a t-shirt on. Put a t-shirt on.
Well, okay. Is it a crime?
It's a crime for the folks that
It's
got
not a crime. No,
it.
that's a person with confidence.
No, Mona. No.
See, that's a difference.
No.
That ain't no different than Deion's confidence.
Mona.
If that woman want to show her body, then that's her.
Mona,
you ain't got to look at it.
If you ain't
got to look at it.
If you'd have got up there the other night.
If I would have got up there the other night and I had on what?
Had on that. And everything
What is
else,
that?
everything squeezing and showing everything.
Well, hey.
And then
if they didn't like it, they could have turned their head.
No, you performing, Mona. So they up there, you try, so you want
somebody like it?
No, they've been like, no, we don't want them cookies.
Well, somebody would have wanted them.
They probably, Mona, they probably said your cream running everywhere. You go over here, over there. What kind of, your cookie got humps in it or something?
Some cookies have cream.
Oreos, huh?
Oreo, and I got walnuts in there. You just can't do that. Well, you can do what you want to do.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody has the right
women
to do,
have confidence.
right
They got to have confidence.
Which women are you referring to?
The bigger women that's
Mona
showing their bodies.
Mona said you should wear your tights, have your fupa, your duper,
I
and
didn't
your
say that.
Cooper, and everything else. If you okay,
we were
with it.
talking about the shape.
No.
We were talking about shapewear.
We were talking about t-shirts.
And he
after
said
we got to the part,
a woman should wear a t-shirt.
t-shirts.
You have some women that just like showing their bodies.
I mean, but what is the
Just
t-shirt gonna do?
Cover it over. I feel
Not
like
all the time.
I feel like
if
if
you
that's
buy big enough,
if that's what
Not
they
all
want to
the
do, show their body, then hey.
so you saying
people don't have to look at it.
So you
They letting
saying-
everybody do everything else.
So you saying, Tamika, that you think it's okay to have a
That's
cut
not what I
off
said.
shirt and just woo.
No, I did not say that. I said
What
a
you saying?
t-shirt sometimes don't hide everything.
Well, it gotta be caught trying.
Well, I'm one of those ones. I wear a camisole with everything. I mean, so that's just
now she wearing a camisole
it's a difference.
with everything.
Coming to my house in a camisole.
Mona,
I ain't never heard that, Mona.
Too short.
Mona, what you wear, Mona? So this, and we got a contest that's gonna go on. Yeah, y'all go to Knox Media Group, like and subscribe. Make sure y'all help us, man. We getting them numbers up. And Tamika and Mona is buying these Spanx, whatever they call them, and they gonna show
Courtesy
you.
of Knox Media.
They gonna show you. I don't know. Mona
It's
talking about
some leggings
coming
that they
out.
got, and it shape you. That woman had a whole entire fupa, and she put that thing on, and it covered up her fupa. It was gone. I was like,
I don't
Lord,
believe that.
I'm telling you, I
Okay,
believe
thank
it.
you, Tamika. I
I
said the
believe
same.
it. It was loose
Listen,
skin.
I have all sorts of food. I mean,
It was
not
loose
fupas,
skin.
but,
That lady
Tamika said she got all sorts of fupas.
No, I don't.
That lady took her. She did not have any clothes on. Her fupa was right there.
Hey,
She put them pants on, and it flattened her fupa.
I don't believe that.
well, listen,
I believe it.
I'm with you,
some.
Tamika.
I have all kinds of control tops in. I promise you. And
These
I
some
don't
new
spend-
leggings.
No,
And
leggings ain't for
It
everybody.
target
either.
the fupa.
And
That's
leggings
what
are
it
not
target.
for everybody.
So
Because I've seen some women in some leggings, and I'm like, no.
it is, but I just feel like
You think they for everybody?
I mean, if you buy them, if they make them in your size,
That's the problem.
That
Everything
is.
in your size is not for you.
that could be true too. But if they buy them, that's their money.
I guess.
You just don't have to look at them.
Now, listen. So, with that being said, somebody said, "Did y'all talk about the Met Gala? What was at the Met Gala?" They said it's just a gala for rich people.
I hadn't seen the Met Gala. Have they already had it?
Yeah, they had it yesterday.
Oh man, I missed it. They be having all kind of costumes on there.
That's what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, P did and didn't get a chance to go.
Well, of course not. R. Kelly either.
Yeah, Kelly ain't gonna be there. He wasn't there either. Because see, P did it sitting there in court. He told the judge yesterday he was nervous. So he had to go to the bathroom a couple times.
So they showed him. So is he gray?
They showed him, they did cartoon drawing, and they said that he was gray.
They say he has gone gray.
They said that this trial is
And
taking
what
a
do they
toll on him.
expect? How old is he? He about 50 something. Almost 60. So he gonna be a silver fox. He's just been coloring it.
So the Met Gala, they were saying it was a costume party, huh?
It's like they just dress up in weird stuff. Like Kim Kardashian.
That's something you like.
Yeah, I love it.
So,
I love it. I would love to go to a
Rihanna
Met
pregnant
Gala.
again?
Yes.
So she was at the Met Gala.
What did she have on?
Something to show her baby bump.
She had a had a
Okay.
big black. She looked like Mary Poppins.
Oh, I
She
bet
was
that
dressed
was
like
cute.
Mary Poppins.
I bet it was cute.
So, and then is this like I don't know what this girl doing, Janae Monet. Janelle,
Oh, Lord,
I
what
don't
she
know
got
what
on?
she looks a hot mess.
She's showing her arm hair.
No, she ain't showing that, Mona. She
She
looking
don't
like,
like the shade.
she on there looking like the Joker. She on there looking like the Joker. Look at her. Looking like the
But
Joker.
see, that's how they dress. They
Yeah,
dress in
that-
weird clothing.
Yeah, but that wasn't cute.
They don't try to be cute, I don't think.
They got to be.
They tried to
Lauryn Hill came out. Now Lauryn Hill just looked like she's the African queen.
yeah, you can. I mean, you have your themes.
Halle Berry, I don't know what she was doing because that don't look like nothing.
Most of the outfits don't look like nothing.
Cardi B, I guess she want to do her afro. She came on out with her afro side.
Really? What she have
She
on?
got an
though?
afro and everything. His girl's got on the green.
So Dan,
Look like a plant.
Dan and Pharrell,
Oh, she
they
look
co-chaired.
pretty. Huh?
Dan and Pharrell, they co-chaired it. You're going to go back and watch them.
I am. I'm gonna have to watch it.
And then this is Usher and his wife. They were there.
Oh, they look very nice.
Yeah.
They look very handsome.
It looked like I don't know who this is right here. I
I'm
would.
gonna have to go back and watch
Yeah,
it.
because they said the theme this year was Dapper Dan.
Okay, well,
Okay.
Kim Kardashian, she was there.
Well, they tried to block them one year. They
Nah.
didn't want them there.
What?
The Kardashians.
Oh.
Look,
And the only way they came, they was somebody's guest.
Chappelle Rowan, she was there looking like a serial killer. Look at her.
Oh Lord.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Well, I told you it's weird. It's not glamorous. It's weird. It's like a weird glamorous.
Oh, okay. It wasn't nothing that I would.
You know, Mona be all that.
I wouldn't
That's
watch
just
it.
like she trying to go to the movies to see that movie.
I'm going to the movies to see that movie.
Hey, that Scream movie.
No, Sinners.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Scream movie where you gonna sit there and be screaming all the time.
I'm not gonna be screaming.
She likes scary movies.
You like that kind of stuff?
I like watching it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's because
I mean, but do you think? I don't know.
that's crazy.
What's crazy?
To like movies like
that
that.
I like movies.
That's
I like all kind of movies.
But I knew she was going to see
That's why
Sinners.
your
She been
time.
talking
That's
about
why
that.
your
I'm
time
going to
was
see
on flat.
Sinners.
That's
Yes.
why your time was on.
You gonna take a date?
I don't know.
Come on,
If somebody
come on.
invite me.
Don't you start now. Don't start now. I told you that's why your time flat now. You look, you stop. We got ready to walk out yesterday. I was like, man, somebody call security because man, y'all, man, Mona.
Well, you thought that because you heard them pop. You heard over there at TVA they had that explosion.
Oh, that's what it was, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Mona, I was like, Mona got it going on.
Don't act like that.
If you're coming for Mona, let me.
We don't. We always used to try to, and we.
But that ain't even trying right there, bro.
What?
Once you do that, ain't no coming back.
Once you do what?
Trans over to the other side.
Oh, yes, it is.
You can't come back from that, Mona.
You could be like, I've been delivered.
And you still
I am a man.
So you
And
gonna
then-
go back and get a surgery, have another surgery?
Probably. I seen a dude. He was like
what?
that. He was a transgender,
Mhm.
and then he found Jesus, and he turned back into a man.
Mm.
That's
So, Tamika, let me tell you about this movie Sinners, okay? Because you asked what it's about. Sinners is a horror movie
Mm-hmm.
set in 1932 in Mississippi,
Okay.
where two twin brothers, Smoke and Stack,
smoking.
played by
Michael B.
returned to their hometown after making a fortune in Chicago. I want to know what town did they return to in Mississippi. I got to find that out.
Oh, that town is, they got a petition going out. They said that they don't have a theater in this town.
So what
It's
town?
based off that town.
Well, what
It started
town?
with C, I don't know.
Clarksdale? No, Clarksdale closed down there.
Is it close?
Clarksdale had one.
What's another one?
Charleston.
I'll have to tell you later.
So they said they plan to open. Look, they plan to open up a juke joint when they return
Mhm.
at a secular gathering space for us, by us, where they can showcase local music talent. So they gonna open up a juke joint.
Mhm.
So that's what they do. However, things take a dark turn. I hear myself.
I do too.
And when vampires disguised as wealthy patrons arrived at the juke joint, the vampire, led by women,
Oh my goodness.
began to terrorize the community,
Scary.
turning some of the locals into vampires.
Oh, my
Smoking must fight to protect their loved
One
ones
of them which one of them turned into a vampire?
and the community
What you
from
just
the
say?
vampire.
I said which one of them turned into a vampire?
It said throughout the movie, the director, Ryan Coogler, I'm finna help y'all. See, everybody, that's what it's really about. It explores the theme of racism,
Mm.
religion, and the power of music to bring people together.
Mhm. Going to
Mm.
see it.
I'm going to.
So the real deal was it was trying to tell you that music has always played a part in
That's what it's saying.
yeah, I'm going to turn down my radio.
I know it's just live. So that it seemed like it's gonna be pretty interesting, Mona.
I know. If Michael B. Jordan, if he play and everything, he's gonna be good. But he's a good actor. I think he's the next Denzel.
We'll see.
Him or Aaron Pierre. That's Mufasa.
Oh my God.
It's gonna be one of them.
You're gonna be in
It's
the
gonna
movie.
be the next
You're
guy.
gonna be in the movie just
No, I can't. Michael B. Jordan is a good actor, but I cannot look at him like that. I can't look at him as a sex symbol because I mean, you can't. I know what you're thinking. You ain't gonna say it, but that's what you're thinking. I don't look at him like that because he look like my nephew. But he's a good actor, so I can't look at him. He's a nice looking guy, but when I look at him, I see my nephew. So I was like, no, no, I think he's a good actor. He's gonna be the next Denzel. He is a good actor. You don't think he's a good actor? No. So y'all was talking about vampires. Huh? Y'all was talking about vampires. Vampires. Yeah. Did you not know that the people turned on in my office was a screaming loud? That's what they want. I thought out of nowhere the speaker. Did you have it on? No, I didn't have the speaker on. Oh, you do it? Yes. Okay. But then now, all I know is that is true. Yeah, very. Let's speak of the movies. Was y'all not scared of Gremlins when they came? I didn't watch it. I was so scared. No. I wanted one of the little fuzzy ones. But then when they turned into the Gremlins, it was bad. And now I see it, I was like, how in the world was I scared of that movie? Let me get back to talking about something important. So, also, Mona, did you know that Trump was meeting with the Prime Minister from Canada today? I heard about it. Did you hear about it? Did you know he told him, never say never about Canada becoming part of the United States? What did he say? He said they want to negotiate. Everybody does. Yeah. Hey, Trump said, don't say never, because Canada will become. Never, because you never know what you might do. Exactly. Right. And guess what? Y'all, I'm disinclined to believe that man, because for some reason people seem to do what he say do. They do. They do. I said when he told them to get Shador. They did it, didn't they? I told him, I said he got on there and he tweeted that. And then the next day, all the Browns drafted Shador. He said, y'all are crazy. And he said, I tell you, you're a wonderful father. I said, hello. Okay.
So, who do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? And I know you probably gonna get quiet now.
Probably. Go ahead.
Well, what do you think about the Chinese guy? Or I don't know if it's Chinese or Japanese.
Well, you got to get it right.
What's the difference between the
They
Chinese?
don't like being called.
What's the, well, watch this. Somebody call and tell us what's the difference between the Japanese and Chinese.
You remember Chinese?
Oh, that's what it is? What now?
She said I got dirty knees.
Yeah, no, I didn't say that. When you was a child, you said Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees.
I've like always been influenced that way. It ain't just started.
That blew
You
you
know, look
away.
at these. And they open the top up.
That
Look
was
at
the,
these.
I know, but that's what they said.
No,
That was
that's the difference.
that's how they looked at their little game. They played their sense.
It's the set of their eyes. Their eyes, some of my eyes go up, some of my eyes go down.
See, Mona. Only at Mona school.
I don't know which is which, but
But she knew Ryan.
So which one you trying to channel when you be doing your eyes?
well, I had to look back into my ancestry.
You be doing the Egyptian. You trying to do the Egyptian thing.
When
You
she,
Well, you
you
know,
draw the line all the way around
I
here.
am a queen,
Mona had
so
a mind. Mona had that eye go all the way around to the ears.
that's my roots.
Okay.
Egyptian.
listen, that's how she had me looking on that picture that day, looking like a chipmunk.
You look like no chipmunk.
So the difference is the Chinese
Okay.
and the Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
People often say that the Japanese have a rounder face,
Okay.
and both the eyes. Both groups typically have straight, dark hair and dark eyes. However, the hair texture and shades of brown and black can vary. But anyway, so the Cardinals are meeting now to elect the next pope.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
The lead guy is of an Oriental.
Okay. The last one was Italian, right? Or something.
But the
Hispanic. What was
Africans,
he?
the Africans are saying that it's time
Or a black pope?
for a black pope.
Mm.
Yeah,
Have it ever been one?
you got 3 eyes.
I'm just asking.
You know it ain't never.
I know.
You ain't never had a black.
I know.
How many
Am I
popes?
Catholic?
How many popes do
No.
you know?
Not none.
You didn't know. You did.
I
Come on.
know. I didn't
Watch
know
this.
him.
Name the pope that you knew.
I didn't know no pope.
Name the pope that you remember.
The one that just died,
Now, what was the name?
Francis.
There you go. So you know both. Now, what pope did you know? Which one you was more familiar with?
I can't remember that pope name. I mean, I'm not Catholic. So
I know, but everybody remembers this pope.
I don't know.
Pope Paul.
I don't remember
And
that.
the man named, I thought it was Paul.
I don't remember that. Mm-mm.
Paul was,
I think it was just imagining.
Paul was pope.
Is that
Oh, maybe one day.
is
You
that,
you don't remember no Pope Paul.
is that the
What's
one
that
that
man
needed
name
the
was?
boy?
No, the man died. What's
I
his
don't
name?
know.
John Paul. That wasn't John
It's-
Paul. That's the boy
If
that-
somebody know, please let us know because it's damage over here.
But anyway, so they're meeting right now at the Vatican, and everybody is saying that this Oriental guy has the lead. He's the lead runner.
So what do you think they're hiding in the Vatican?
They got a bar in there too.
And what do you think they're hiding in there? They said they got some information that they won't share with the public.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
Yeah.
I think I know.
What do you
But
think it is?
I can't say. on
She
TV.
think it's that picture of that black Jesus that they took down. It says it's still there.
I thought the Russians had that.
It says it's still there.
I'm talking about
What you think they hide?
a lot.
What do you think they're hiding?
They're not telling us. Okay, if they're not going to tell us,
Allegedly.
that's what they say. It's a lot of information hidden in the Vatican.
And Mona, it was Clarksdale. I told you it was Clarksdale.
I
'cause
didn't know
every
what
time
it
they come-
was. I
every
said I
time they
didn't
come to-
know.
Every time they come to
I said,
Mississippi,
I would have seen.
every time they come to Mississippi to do a movie about music or anything like that, they go to Clarksdale.
Okay, that's what it
Is at the crossroad what they did the last time. And then they
yeah,
do
the man that went to the crossroad and
Clarksdale.
sold his soul
Yeah,
to the devil.
Clarksdale. And then they go to Mississippi Messiah. That was done.
Yeah, but then there
Yeah.
to the crossroad.
Yeah. We go to the crossroad every day.
They got stop signs now.
Yeah, always have stop
Oh.
signs. And now
Still dirt.
Yeah, no, we got no dirt now. We moved on.
So it's pavement.
Okay. Moved on up like each other.
I'm just asking.
Because she ain't been nowhere.
I haven't.
She ain't
That's
gonna
when
go
I
nowhere.
Mississippi.
She ain't gonna go nowhere.
But
She been to the casino.
You went
I
to
have been
Tunica.
to, yeah, I've been to Tunica.
Well, all you had to do is get on 61 and head south.
Ride on
Well, I
that.
didn't know.
You went on
Ride it
down. Yeah, right there.
Well, I'm gonna find out one day.
Yeah. They said,
I don't know if I want to go.
They said,
Go
meet me
where?
at the crossroads.
Crossroad.
It ain't nothing.
It's not.
When you go, you're going to look at it. Oh, that's what they're talking about. They got a guitar. They got a music sign up there.
Okay.
It's at the crossroads. So,
And who was that? Muddy Waters. That did that.
no, what's the man name? Sold his soul to the devil.
I thought it was Muddy Waters. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's why they call them little sinners.
Talking about
Well,
everyday life.
Yeah, they talking about how music is shaping.
It is.
Well, how about they did kick the boy off the American Idol that was singing the church music?
Well, you knew that was going to happen if they had a problem with faith the day that judge decided to have a day of faith on Easter, and they got mad and said it was offensive.
Who said that, girl? Who said that?
A lot of the people, a lot of the people that vote and stuff.
Robert Johnson was the guy named that sold his soul to the devil. Now, so that Sunday when they had the little group out of Memphis, and everybody did a gospel.
They said it was
song.
inappropriate.
They said it was inappropriate.
And they want her kicked off the American Idol.
Who?
The judge. What's Carrie Underwood?
Carrie Underwood.
They don't want her on there anymore
Well,
because she wanted a day of faith.
well, they did that, and it was good.
Oh God,
It was good.
did you
Nah,
feel
it
it?
was good. It was
Did you
good.
feel it? I felt it.
Hey, look,
Especially Jamal.
they didn't vote it. Oh, that boy Jamal can't out-sing that other boy. That
I
Clark.
don't know. He just got
He cannot out-sing Clark.
the other guy. He can sing.
That boy can sing.
He can sing, but
He just
I
didn't,
don't know.
he didn't have a variety. He didn't do nothing
Yeah, he
different.
can't.
Yeah,
He can't adjust to another
he stayed in
different genre.
Right.
But Jamal did all of them.
Jamal is the only one left that got talent.
we gonna see how Mona Beach changes.
I hope that Jamal don't get picked. I don't want him to get picked because they say once you get in that contract, that's what happened to Fantasia. She got in that contract and she went broke, and they weren't producing, they wouldn't let her do music and stuff. It's bad, man. It's bad.
We gonna sing UNC.
No, I don't want to be on American Idol. I would not be on American Idol. You see all them folks. But anyway, for real, they said if you get the contract, it's hard to get out of it. And that's why a lot of them artists went their own way.
So you don't want him to get picked.
Not for American Idol. I want somebody to maybe sign him or he go independent or something like that.
He didn't get picked for the gospel. He tried out for BET Gospel. They didn't pick him.
Yeah, they don't pick people that can sing.
I know they pick people that can talk.
I know. I'm dead serious.
Me too.
You
I'm like,
see
y'all,
people, you be like, did they eliminate them for real?
That's just pitiful. When the church is gonna go back to having real choir? Why we hadn't came on over to the other side? I mean, playing the little guitar thing and all that. Why we gotta have the same chords like other people?
No one else.
But I need that old time.
I need that's what I'm talking about. I can't how to take
That's
that.
what I miss. Oh my God, because we had this one piano player, and I think he can outplay.
You gotta call on the line.
Hey, Bonnie Green, what's up?
Hey, we miss you.
I miss y'all too. I'm out here at Golden Corral, Foster Grandparents. We had our meeting. And guess what? We went to this pottery place, where the old Kmart used to be. And I painted me a beautiful cup. I just got it in and done my thing, girl. And it's beautiful. And they gonna stain it and everything. My grandmother used to do that kind of work. Now listen, what y'all talking about today so I can get in on it?
Turn your radio down. There you
I'm
go.
down.
There you go.
Okay, I got it down.
Okay, now you
Okay.
go. So,
All right.
so have you ever experienced racism?
Racist? Yes, I have. And sometimes it has been on my job when I used to work at Kmart and everything. And I prayed about it and everything. I went through EEOC. They gonna give a girl quite younger than me for the job position. I was qualified for it, but I kept fighting and fighting, and then the Lord just told me, say, hey, I'm gonna work this thing out for you. Don't worry about it. I got you. So I was able to say that I come out on my disability and everything. And I'm happy I get what I'm supposed to get. I put in them 28 years, so I'm okay, baby. I'm okay.
All right.
Heard that.
Hey.
Won't he do
Yeah,
it?
hey, I'm ready for the west side. That's still up there. That is beauty car. It used to be lifeguards up there. Me and my brother. Yes, I'm ready for it. And I want y'all to come by my house because, I do my cakes and stuff. And we're going to do boots on the ground. I got to get my steps up in there.
Okay.
Hey, listen. We
Y'all
get on our
welcome
way.
to stop by. I'm going to meet y'all up there. But I enjoy myself today. And I go back to school tomorrow. And count them days for them children. And I'm going to do summer school too because I love my children. You know what I call them? My joy, my sunshine, and my love. They need that kind of love.
Oh, yeah, they do need that.
I love you guys, and I will be looking up to see you guys this month and next month. And stop by anytime. My house is always a house of love. You can come back anytime. Anytime.
Right.
You're always welcome.
Well, Jamie will be over there.
Stop by.
Jamie coming this
Well, bring
summer.
him on, baby.
Okay.
Bring him on. Bring him on. I told him to come on. Bring him on, baby.
All
I love
right.
you guys.
Love you too, Miss
Y'all have a
Bobby.
good day.
Yeah, you too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
So, Mo,
Yes.
she said, bring him on. Mo, get ready to go get him now. Don't let him get home, Mo. Don't take him over there right now. Don't take him over there right now.
I want to do Miss Bobby like that.
But Bonnie, you better go to the grocery store. Jay's coming. I'm telling you now. You better go to the grocery store because Jave ain't playing with it. Jave ain't playing with
She
it. You
said
and
she
me.
cook cakes and stuff.
Man, you don't
He
cook
need more than a
you don't need no
cake.
cake. You don't need no cake, man. So, Tamika, what's going on this week? What's she talking about?
She's talking about the WC Handy reopening is May the 23rd. So she's excited about it. So on May the 23rd, that's a Friday, there will be the grand reopening of WC Handy Rec Center. So make sure y'all mark that on your calendar. It's going to be lots of fun. And Miss Bunny invited the whole radio. Come on back.
Come by our house. She making cake.
Yeah, she got them cakes now. Hey, listen, so I want to let everybody know, anybody watching American Idol, I'm getting it. Look, folks sending me stuff. Jamal Roberts is from Meridian, Mississippi.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a front runner. And Meridian is in the Mississippi Delta.
Okay.
How about that?
Mm.
That's where we from.
That's nice.
We're from the Mississippi Delta.
Oh, okay. Y'all know Jamal?
I don't, Mona.
You know how phobia. Isn't that amazing how people would go to telling you, yeah, I know him.
Mm-mm.
No, we don't know him. I don't.
Yeah, I don't know him.
No.
Now,
Well,
I
he's a
probably
PE
know,
teacher. He's
probably know somebody that know him though.
Yeah. PE teacher at Meridian High School.
Mm-hmm.
No, he's a PE teacher. That's at the junior high, elementary.
Well, he's at the elementary.
Yeah.
The little bitty kid.
Mona said, mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I thought you said
I want
the
to let
Meridian
you-
School.
I want to let you go with that. And
Whatever it is.
also, we want to remind people that Jamal
Brian
is coming August the 29th. Make sure you get your tickets. Tickets are on sale now. It's
Early
called
bird tickets.
Early Bird Special.
Yeah, so visit our website. That's www.knoxmediagroupinc.org and get your tickets. And it's best to go ahead and get a ticket, a table for your church or your organization or your family, your friends, whomever. Go ahead and do that today. And if you're in the Dothan area, make sure you go by S&K Mortuary. That's 1039 North Range Street, formerly known as Pearly Gates Funeral Home. Make sure you go by and holler at our folks and let them know that you're ready to plan your funeral.
What you said. Hey, I'm telling you now, make sure you get yourself prepared because, Mona, I can tell you now, if you check up out of here, you ain't got no insurance. You gonna get what you can get.
Whatever.
You going straight to the fire.
Bury me up under a tree.
No, that costs too much.
That don't.
You going to the fire.
Just dig a hole, put me in, and put a tree on top.
You gonna have it stinking.
She said, "Put a
tree on top."
I got to take you to the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Put you in that fire. Then you
Well,
get
it
the
is what
ashes
it
out.
is. I'd rather be in fire than up under the ground.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't think people understand that you can go to that fire a whole lot cheaper than being buried.
Yeah, I watch too many movies because some people be. Anyway, go ahead.
No, for real though, people, and this is on a serious note. A lot of people need to look at what's the plan.
Mm-hmm.
They do. I already
What is
told
the
my
plan?
kids the plan.
Now, just because Mona up here every day volunteering, she check up out of here, we ain't burying her now.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
Now, I'm telling you now, we're gonna put that fire on you.
Well, it's whatever.
Oh, okay.
You
Then.
ready to do the fine?
You ready to do the fire?
It's whatever.
We ready to do the fire, Mona? Put you in that box and hit that button.
Yeah, make sure it's a beautiful urn.
Yeah, you get the urn now. Yeah.
I said beautiful, not just anything.
Well, you come back and tell me if you thought it.
I would.
But I don't think a lot of people think about that. A lot of people don't think about that. And we was talking about racism.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many whites do black funerals in this area?
I don't know.
In Mississippi, I don't know many blacks, many whites that do black funerals. And in Mississippi, I don't know many blacks that do white funerals.
Right.
I've seen a couple of here.
A couple, but not as many.
Not a lot, but I've seen a couple of them.
I have too.
But why?
Why what?
Why would you go to a white funeral home when you got 12 black funeral
Well, maybe you married into a white family and their family is paying for it.
Or it could be.
That's a good one, ain't it?
I mean, I'm just saying that's a possibility.
You gonna go where whoever paying for it say they going.
Well,
okay? All
you
right.
married into the family, so your husband
They
is
were
taking
glad.
care of that.
They were so glad you gone. They said we gonna pay for this.
Well, sometimes it's people feel they're of elite and they just go to the whites.
Tamika.
And I mean, they might just be friends with them.
Tamika. You trying to I'm gonna come back to you because I got something for that.
No, don't start.
So
Dad.
you
I'm
telling
just
me,
saying.
Tamika, that folks feel that if they go to the white funeral home, they're a part of the elite group.
I do.
Oh,
I just feel like they could probably have best friends, and they probably just
man, shut the front door.
shut the back door. But
Because I did a little,
anything can happen. Y'all don't know.
I did a
Different
little
things
research on a funeral home that did several black people, and their occupation, most of them were either lawyers or doctors that they get the service of.
So the professionals per se, they go to
They
the
tend-
white funeral home.
They tend to do that more.
Wow.
And I did. I actually went to a funeral. Went to and saw it was a white funeral home, and they actually had service blacks, and all of them was of a profession. Is because of their profession.
And some of them probably went to the white church and they did their service.
This was a funeral home. This wasn't a church.
Well, I'm just saying some of the churches have funeral homes.
Ain't no church paid for no funeral now.
No,
they
y'all
ain't
don't
did
know.
that. Nah,
Y'all done been to every church.
No, you ain't
Every
unless they done left
Them
the life
churches
insurance. Unless they left the life
Some of them
life
are
insurance
just
to the
friendly
church.
like that.
Do what now?
Some of them are just friendly like that.
Some churches.
Some churches are friendly like that.
That's what's wrong with us now. We got too many folks
No,
like you.
I know for a fact of one church
reason why we
right
can't get
down the
nowhere.
street that paid for this black man's funeral because his family couldn't afford, and they had the funeral at that church, and the church paid for it.
That's the very reason why.
Well, hey, the black church didn't pay for it.
I know that's why. That's the very reason why.
You gotta have a meeting and then another.
So I'm just saying, I ain't trying to be funny. That's just how it goes.
I done went with you. That's the very reason why we going over there.
And I'm not being funny. They had enough empathy in their heart that they paid for that funeral.
When, man, hey, listen, and that's sad though. That's the very reason why we like we are.
We won't pay for nothing, and then if
we
we do
don't
pay
want to do
for it,
nothing for
we're
nobody.
gonna talk about it. Everybody in the community will know that you paid for that funeral.
Well, I got a plan for you.
What's your plan?
We want to help you. If you need insurance and you don't have your funeral arrangements in place, give us a call today. Call the number. What's the number, Tamika? 3341. Call today. Mona.
See how you done put me on the spot.
Mona, get off now and go call.
334-792-4141.
Say it slow, because you remember they got a full moon on this side and on this side. Say it slow. What is it now? What is it?
334-792-4141.
Okay, go on, call now. The operators are standing by to help you.
Oh, they got, look, the phone is hot.
The operators are standing by right now to help you. Call that number if you do not have funeral arrangements in place.
That's right.
No price is too expensive and no price is too low. Meet you where you are.
All right, then.
Because the Lord give it and the Lord take it away.
Most definitely.
Blessed be the name of the Lord.
All right. So when y'all go out to the family reunion this weekend,
family reunion,
the Tri-State Family Reunion, might have somebody that'll write you a policy.
Hey, yeah, right. While y'all out there now, while y'all there getting them boots on the ground, don't be buying them boots and they ain't got no insurance policy. Hey, don't be out there. And then, so that go back to what we were talking about earlier. How in the same way are you wearing Louis Vuitton and they ain't got no insurance? What get me is, I done seen this now. I ain't telling you what I heard. I seen it. I have seen people that have lived every time you look, they high end. They had high end stuff.
Didn't have
on.
life insurance.
Had high end stuff on. And when they died, they asked, "What we gonna do, Pastor? What we gonna do?" Huh?
It happened.
I was shocked because I said I thought they had insurance. And here's the thing: if you don't have insurance, make sure you have enough money to bury your loved one.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's the catch on that. If you ain't got enough, if you don't have insurance, make sure you got enough money to bury your loved ones. We can get you buried for a good price. I'm talking about really. I mean, really. Good. We'll work with you, Mona. We'll try to help.
Why are you telling me?
I'm trying to help you because let you know up front. We can help you.
Okay.
Now you ain't gonna know that we helping you, but you tell your folks we're gonna help you, and tell them even though we down in Dothan, we still can do the funeral up here in Florence.
Okay.
How about that?
That's great.
Oh, I got some friends.
Do you?
In high places.
Oh.
His name is Jesus. He works things out. Don't he do it every time?
All the time.
I'm telling you what the devil
He might not come when you want him.
But he always on time.
Right on time.
Always.
Man, I'm a living witness that God will give you the desires of your heart. I don't care what nobody say. God will do it if you just keep the faith. Mona and God took it. What you get?
Mona said the same thing. She wanted to sing Saturday and she had the desires of her heart.
Mona, what you got to? You think you finna die right now? Ooh,
I'm just laughing. I'm happy. It's Tuesday.
Nah, hey, Mona, I done figured out too. We ain't gonna get you that great one. We ain't gonna get you that great one.
What great one?
That great one with the felt on the side of it.
What are you talking about?
It feels like that right there. Like
I don't want to know. We already talked about that.
You won't go to the fire. But we got to put you in something to have a viewing.
Mona said, don't let nobody look at me.
You don't want no viewing, Mona?
For what? They see me now.
Wow. Do y'all not know some people don't want that?
But you can follow me on Instagram.
Oh boy. She back. She been banned for a minute.
They put it back on. Mona.
She was banned from TikTok.
Mona, how you get back?
I don't even know. I promise I don't. No, it wasn't that.
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to talk about it.
It wasn't that. I think Javen had my phone and did something.
Nah, blame it on the back.
What'd he do?
I don't know. They won't tell me.
You didn't get it back.
No, I got TikTok back, but they took me out for a little while.
It ain't Javy. So
It was Javy. It wasn't me.
Nah, it wasn't
I
Javy.
didn't do nothing.
That's why them tires on flat. It wasn't Javy.
What them ties at?
Yeah. Boy, Mom, I didn't miss out on all that. I didn't know that. Well, we'll talk about that tomorrow. So anyway, y'all, listen, make sure, again, there's a young man that's missing. Young man, give them information again, Mona, so they could know, so they know what the young man's name is, and make sure that if you know of his whereabouts or any information about the young man, make sure you reach out to Lauderdale Sheriff Department or the police department. I think they'd be glad to hear from you.
All right. His name is, I want to say, I think, what do they say? Micaiah. Don't
Well, you done said it now. So.
Micaiah Lewis. He was 18. He left the area of County Road 30 in Florence, according to authorities. Lewis did not return. He was last seen wearing a blue and white shirt and black pants, tan Timberland boots. He was described to be 5'6" and weighs around 265 pounds, and his eyes are brown and his hair is black.
He weighs what now?
He weighs around 265 pounds.
That's what you
And
said,
his
man.
his eyes are brown and his hair is black. So if anyone have any information, please call the sheriff department at 256-760-5757.
That's sad. It is. That is sad.
Man. I hope they find him
Me too.
safe.
Wow. So, gonna say this and then we get up out of here. So, Mona, what you were saying was, and this is so true. Mona be hidden and missing when she be telling the story. So, Clarksdale do not have a movie theater.
Right.
They closed it down.
So they want them to come and
So
do
they're
a
calling
preview
for the cast to come there.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mhm.
I think they only need 1,800
$1,800
signatures.
of signatures.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, maybe we can get them.
So I guess they're saying they had to drive maybe 20 miles
Probably
to
Cleveland.
see the
Mm,
premiere.
yeah.
And then since it was based off of that town, they want them to come and present themselves, I guess.
Okay. That's interesting. Well, make sure you mark your calendars for May the 25th for Remembering the Veterans Through Music concert. It will be held at McFarland Park. I know a lot of people been asking, are y'all going back over there to that little park? No. We will be back at McFarland Park. So make sure you come out to McFarland Park.
You better come early if you want.
I
Close
mean,
parking.
it's going to be, we're going to have a good time. We have lots and lots of entertainment, lots of food trucks. We have things for the kids, and everything is going to be absolutely free except the food trucks. So do not come out there. We're not
Yeah,
giving away
y'all
food.
gonna tell the truth now. Don't tell
I tell them every time
Please
I
tell
say
'em.
it.
Because
You
I
better
know
bring money for the food truck.
Trump, y'all said everything was
No,
free.
no.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
You gotta watch how you say stuff.
Entertainment is
I
free.
know you ain't talking.
You gotta watch how you say stuff.
No, you ain't.
You do gotta watch how you say stuff because you can say everything is free, and then people will come out there and then bring their money
Mona,
and stuff and be hungry
You
out
been there
there.
talking about, so you want my cookie?
Okay,
You had to watch what you say.
why?
Because then you have folks stalking you.
Maybe I want to know. No, I'm just-
Oh, hey, y'all, make sure y'all mark your calendar. Come hang out with us. It's going to be a day of fun. We'll be hanging out all day long. We got people coming from all over, from the north to the south.
I know. I'm excited about that.
Yeah, people in
It's
Dothan
gonna
talking
be
about they
fun,
coming
yeah.
up. We got people from
fun.
Dothan saying they coming up. We got
Okay.
Birmingham, Montgomery. And it's amazing that our station, we're from, like Tamika, hey, she didn't coin the phrase.
from the north to the south.
I mean, from the north to the south. I mean, hey, we in the house. So make sure that you tell a neighbor, tell a friend to come out and hang out with us. This is going down on the weekend of May the 25th, which is that Sunday. And on that Saturday, what they can do, Tamika?
Mona we're gonna be over at the Old School Festival with the Isley Brothers.
Mona gonna be out there with her group.
Yes.
We're gonna do
I got sunshine.
We're gonna do the R. Kelly song.
Oh, okay. Excuse me, Mr.
That's
B.
it.
Okay. All right. All right. So
So
y'all,
that's going on. And we have tickets here at the radio station. You can call us at 256-712-2888 and purchase your tickets for the Old School Festival. So make sure you go ahead and get your tickets now.
hey, to me, you got to tell everybody we getting a new number for people that want to call us for funerals.
Yeah.
Up here. If you want to call us up here in the north for funerals.
All right. So we getting all that together now.
Not funerals. You know, it's amazing how many people be talking about certain things. What is it called? What they have at the funerals? What is it called? It started with a hold on. What did it start with an O?
Obituaries?
Yeah. So when we talk about it, what do we often say when we just in a conversation?
Obituaries.
Give me one of them obituaries.
Oh my goodness. Oh. And then said, did y'all go to the funeral? Did the funeral? What?
For the funeral.
And now the real phrase that everybody say, who got the body?
I know. Everybody need. That's the first thing folks want to know.
Mm-hmm.
And how they look.
Don't even know the person. Who got the body? What they look like?
Yeah.
Sleep.
Yeah, they did a good job. That's what you hear now. They did.
I know this girl. She used to just go to funerals.
That's
Be
strange.
going. She'd be like, "You remember that lady that used to wear that red hair?" I was like, "No."
That's strange. I know people back in the Delta. That's all they do every Saturday. They go to funeral.
That's entertainment, I guess.
Why? Ugh.
I don't know. Some of them be real spiritual.
I ain't good. I'm looking at Mona like, what that Mona?
No.
Some of them those people.
Y'all mark your calendars.
People
I'm
be
telling
singing
you.
them songs and
Memorial Day
really mean
weekend is going to be epic.
You think so?
Yes.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna learn. I want us to learn how to do the boots on the ground, and we got to do our at the thing. At the thing, we're gonna do the boots on the ground.
Mona thought about that too. She wanted to do that.
What do you think, Mom?
Let's do it.
Think we can do it?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do it, y'all.
It's gonna be funny.
So y'all come out. We're gonna do the boots on the ground. Come watch us do the boots on the ground.
All right, guys, come on out and have a good time because I'm telling you, it's always something happens at the.
Don't fall out, Tamika.
I'm not. I'm
And Mona, don't you take her place.
I'm not. Why would I do that?
Because last time we had something, you went to the hospital, stayed 2 weeks.
I ain't fall out.
And then Tamika fell out. So
I should have went.
You should have went to the hospital.
Yeah, I was drenched. But I want to give a shout out to my sister. Get well soon, sissy.
Get ready. Get ready. May 25th, y'all come on out to McFarland Park. You're going to watch Tamika and Mona try to do the boots on the ground. So make sure you get your cell phone out there because it's absolutely free.
That's right.
In the meantime, between time, you can beat us Rocky. You can have our chair. We'll pack our stuff and get out of here. We know that ain't possible because we're the baddest radio station in the land. That's 105.1.
The music muscle of the show.
And V105.9.
The vibe.
But anyway, y'all, since y'all can't beat us rocking, we just going to step on up out of here because it's time to get on down because we got to go ahead and practice on our little fan work. I ain't gonna get no fan. I'm just putting my hand up. Nah, I ain't getting no fan, man.
Pop your hip.
Nah, I ain't popping no hip either. Hey, join us tomorrow, same place, same time. In the meantime, remember, go to somebody's church and remember God loves you. Okay?
That's right.
We'll holler.
Bye.
Hope you got good knees, cause we gon' get it up. Everybody's dancing to that juke joint. Love. Hold on to your wig, hold on to your man, cause the steppers in that building, y'all, and it's going to bang. Oh, 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 got my boots on the ground. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Got my boots on the ground, baby. Wait a minute. Boots on the ground. Kicking up some dust. Boots on the ground. Kicking up some dust. Wait a minute now. Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where them fans at? Give me one time. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Yeah, yeah. Oh, 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 I got my boots on the ground. Wait a minute, let me do that one more time. Boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Boots on the ground, kicking up some dust. Wait a minute now, where them fans at? Where them fans at? Where where the fans at? Hit me one time. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Oh, yeah. Oh, I got my boots on the ground. Y'all know I don't mind. Boots on the ground. Where the fans at? Boots on the ground. Where the fans at? Where the fans at? Oh, I done move. Cowboys and cowgirls feeling the groove. Sipping on moonshine, fire barrel rolling. I'ma get behind that thing, girl. Got my boots on the ground. Yes, sir. Lord have mercy. Got my boots on the ground. Fans, please. Hope you got good knees, cause we gon' get it up. Everybody's dancing to that juke joint love. Hold on to your wig, hold on to your man. Cause whoever's in that building, y'all. Got my boots on the ground. Yeah. Got my boots on the ground.
Knox Media Group 105.1 WJX 1500 AM and now 105.9 Dalton, Alabama. Rocking and shaking, giving you the beats the way you like them.
You're listening to WMXV, St. Joseph, Tennessee, W286DV, 105.1 FM, Florence, Alabama, and WARB 700 AM, W290DG, 105.9 Dalton, Alabama.
Knox Media Group weather. Download our apps today. Music Muscle of the Shoals 105.1 FM and WKAX 1500 AM. Currently 73 degrees. The forecast for this afternoon, cloudy with a light breeze, 75 degrees. Then this evening, cloud-filled skies with a temp 65. Overnight, cloudy with a light breeze with occasional rain. The temp about 59. Tomorrow, mostly cloudy with isolated thunderstorms. Temperature 68. We are the Knox Media Group. Music Muscle of the Shoals, 105.1 FM.
It is the D.L. Hughley Show, your 2025 edition. So very interesting.